Luke 15:20. What if the moment you turned back home, the Father was already running toward you? A restless young man once stood before his father and demanded what wasn't yet his. "Give me my portion," he said, eyes full of confidence and pride. His father's heart ached, but he granted the request. With pockets full and promises of freedom, the son left home, chasing a life he thought would satisfy his soul. For a while, it seemed he had found it: music, laughter, friends, endless nights. But sin's pleasures are brief, and soon his gold turned to dust. When famine swept through the land, he was left with nothing: no friends, no food, no future. Desperate, he found work feeding pigs, the lowest task for a Jewish man. As he watched the animals eat, hunger clawed at his stomach. Even the pig's slop looked better than his empty hands. And it was there, among the filth, that he came to himself. He remembered home, the warmth, the table, his father's eyes. "I will arise and go to my father," he whispered. "I will say, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before thee, and am no more worthy to be called thy son." The road home was long, filled with shame and trembling steps. He rehearsed his apology again and again, wondering if his father would even open the door. But while he was still far off, his father saw him. Compassion welled up. The old man ran through the village, past whispers and stares, to embrace the boy who had been lost. No words could stop the tears. The son began his confession, but the father interrupted him with mercy. "Bring the best robe," he called. "Put a ring on his hand and shoes on his feet. Prepare the fatted calf. Let us celebrate. For this my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." Grace overflowed where guilt had reigned. The son had expected punishment but received restoration. He had expected rejection but found rejoicing. Yet not everyone shared the joy. The elder brother stood outside, bitter and offended. He could not understand how grace could be given so freely. But the father's heart remained the same. "All that I have is thine. But your brother was dead and is alive again." This parable isn't just about a wayward son. It's about all of us. We've all wandered far, wasted blessings, and returned empty-handed. Yet God's mercy meets us on the road home. He doesn't wait with arms crossed in judgment, but runs to embrace us in love. Grace is not earned. It's received. The robe, the ring, the feast. They're all gifts from a father who delights in restoring his children. The Father's house is still open. The lights are still on. And no matter how far you've gone, you're never too far to come home. Grace runs faster than guilt ever could. If you took one step toward home today, would you let the Father meet you on the road? Subscribe for daily Bible stories to grow your faith.